The budget bill being debated right now in the U.S. Senate could bring big changes to programs here in Connecticut. The I-Team has been following how proposed changes to Medicaid and SNAP could impact our state. Your consumer investigative reporter Cassidy Williams breaks down how much this could cost families. Cassidy.
Well, the bill that passed the U.S. House is more than 1,000 pages long. There's a lot to it and a lot that could change. But there are two specific things the state's Department of Social Services commissioner is watching closely.
Well, a lot of jobs are not giving full-time, and that means no full-time benefits either.
New Haven mother Antoinette Humes works multiple part-time jobs. Until she finds something with benefits, she and her son are on Medicaid insurance. They receive SNAP benefits to help buy groceries, too.
It's been challenging, but I am pressing on. I'm optimistic about finding what I need, and I got to keep going because I have my son.
As Humes focuses on her family, she is also worried about how the current bill in Washington could impact her benefits. Her prescriptions would cost $500 a month without insurance.
And would you be able to afford that, or would you just go without?
I would probably not be able to afford it and just get some of it, but all of it is needed.
This weighs on us very heavily because we know what it will mean if we have to make really drastic decisions about the level of benefit that people get, because people are already struggling with the benefit that they have.
Andrea Barton Reeves is the commissioner of the Department of Social Services, which oversees both Medicaid and SNAP benefits in Connecticut. Both programs are facing billions of dollars worth of cuts in the House's budget bill. Republicans, including President Trump, insist the cuts are to eliminate wasteful spending.
This is what I want on Medicaid. We're not touching anything. All I want is one thing, 3 words. We don't want any waste, fraud, or abuse. Very simple.
Reeves says there are two parts of the current proposal that would be the worst-case scenario for Connecticut. The first, states would be penalized if they provide Medicaid coverage to undocumented immigrants. Right now, Connecticut covers around 15,000 undocumented children and around 3,000 pregnant and postpartum undocumented women. If the bill passes the Senate as written, the state would have to decide whether to stop covering undocumented immigrants or lose about $250 million in federal funding.
These are really draconian decisions that states will have to make in order to remain financially viable with the proposed cuts.
Reeves says her second main concern is what would happen to families receiving SNAP benefits. The House bill requires states to cover more of the administrative costs of the programs and cover some of the benefits themselves. It's millions Reeves says Connecticut doesn't have. To prevent families from being cut out of the SNAP program entirely, the state may have to lower how much a family receives to buy groceries each month.
You can imagine if you're family, a household, you have 2 adults and 2 children, and you're getting about $300 a month based on your income. If we have to decide, like many states will, that everyone will get a flat amount, it could be 100, it could be 50, it could be an amount that's far less adequate than a family needs in order to make sure that their kids aren't hungry and that everyone gets the nutrition that they need.
For now, it's all estimates until a final bill is signed into law.
It's difficult to do projections because it seems as if the landscape shifts every single day.
And it's that uncertainty that keeps Humes searching.
It's scary because now I'm really on the hunt for a full-time paid job with good benefits. And like I said, it's kind of hard to find those.
Now, Senate Republicans in Washington have said they want to get a final bill to President Trump's desk by July 4th, with all Democrats expected to vote against the bill. Republicans can only afford to lose 3 senators to get it passed. Your consumer reporter, Cassidy Williams, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.